First up, lentils. Let's dive into them. I get it. Lentils probably don't strike you as exciting. They aren't flashy, they don't come with fancy branding, and you likely won't see them splashed across trendy Instagram food posts. Yet, if you're dealing with arthritis, or if someone you love is, these humble little legumes could easily become your strongest ally. Lentils are incredibly effective at easing joint pain, reducing inflammation, and giving your body the fuel it needs to feel better. Even better, they're budget-friendly, simple to find, and don't call for any fancy cooking skills. So why lentils? What exactly makes them so valuable for arthritis? Let's begin with the foundation, protein. Your body relies on protein to rebuild and maintain tissues, especially muscles that help stabilize your joints. But here's the problem. Many familiar protein options, like red meat, can actually increase inflammation inside the body, which is the last thing you want when you're struggling with stiff, painful, or swollen joints. Lentils, though, deliver excellent protein without stirring up more inflammation. In fact, they can genuinely help you feel better. It's clean, plant-powered protein that works with your body instead of against it. But that's only part of their superpowers. Lentils are also rich in magnesium, an essential mineral. Many people, especially as they age, don't get enough magnesium, even though it plays a huge role in managing inflammation. Think of magnesium as your body's natural muscle relaxer. It helps ease tightness near the joints, soften stiffness, and can even calm nerve pain in some cases. If you've ever struggled with those mornings where no amount of stretching seems to loosen your joints, you could be lacking magnesium. Now let's not forget potassium. When it comes to arthritis, potassium doesn't always get the attention it deserves, but it's incredibly important. Potassium helps the body eliminate excess sodium, and too much sodium, often found in processed foods, causes water retention, swelling, and worsen joint inflammation. If your knees or fingers feel puffy, salt overload could be the cause. Getting enough potassium, like from lentils, helps the body naturally flush out sodium, reducing swelling and pain. It's a straightforward equation: less swelling, less pain. Lentils also shine when it comes to fiber. You might wonder, what does fiber have to do with arthritis? More than you might realize. Blood sugar spikes can heighten inflammation. Eating foods that send your blood sugar soaring prompts the body to release inflammatory chemicals, aggravating joint pain and stiffness. Lentils, rich in fiber, slow down sugar absorption, helping to stabilize blood sugar throughout the day. That steady energy helps protect your joints from unnecessary flare-ups. Don't overlook folate either, also called vitamin B9. Folate often flies under the radar, but it's vital for reducing homocysteine, a type of amino acid in the blood linked to greater inflammation and joint problems. The great news? Lentils are packed with folate, and making them a regular part of your meals can help keep homocysteine in a healthy range. It's one of those subtle changes that can bring big benefits over time. So you're probably wondering, how do I start eating more lentils? Luckily, they're incredibly easy to incorporate into your diet. You can toss them into hearty soups or stews, where they add great texture and substance. You can whip up a savory lentil curry with garlic, onions, and spices. Lentils also work wonderfully chilled in a fresh veggie salad drizzled with olive oil. Trying to eat less meat? Lentils make a perfect filling for tacos, wraps, or homemade veggie burgers. They soak up flavors easily, whether you prefer savory, spicy, or even sweet dishes. Plus, one more major advantage: lentils don't require overnight soaking, unlike some other legumes. They're ideal for fast, easy meals. Just rinse, simmer in water or broth, and they're ready in 20 to 30 minutes. And because they're easy on digestion, you'll likely avoid that heavy, bloated feeling you sometimes get from other foods. Want to supercharge their anti-inflammatory effects? Combine lentils with other powerful foods. Toss in a handful of spinach or kale, sprinkle on some turmeric, add black pepper, or squeeze over fresh lemon juice. These combinations pack extra joint-boosting benefits. Eating this way isn't just about healthy meals. It's about giving your body a fighting chance against joint pain and stiffness. A key point to remember: small steps build big results. You don't need to revamp your whole eating style overnight. Just start by adding lentils to a few meals each week. It's a small, low-cost move with a huge potential upside. And truthfully, it's often the simplest foods, the ones that don't get much attention, that do the most good. So next time you're cruising through the grocery store, don't skip the lentils. Grab a bag. Try them in a new dish. See how your body responds. Because when it comes to naturally managing arthritis, lentils aren't just filling your plate. They're actively fighting inflammation, nourishing your joints, and helping you stay energetic and active. Arthritis can sometimes make you feel like your body is betraying you. But foods like lentils remind us that we have real tools. No prescriptions needed, just thoughtful choices made in the kitchen. Second on the list, chickpeas. Let's explore one of the most underappreciated yet incredibly powerful foods for arthritis support: chickpeas. You might recognize them as the base for hummus or those little round additions in salads. But chickpeas are much more than a trendy garnish or a side dish. These compact legumes are loaded with nutrients that can help fight inflammation, ease joint discomfort, and boost your overall wellness in a way that's simple and sustainable. Truly, once you discover all that chickpeas can offer, especially if arthritis is part of your life, you'll never see them the same way again. Let's break down why chickpeas deserve a spot on your plate. Similar to lentils, chickpeas are a fantastic source of plant-based protein. If you're avoiding red meat because of its saturated fat or inflammatory effects, chickpeas are a terrific plant-based alternative. Their protein content helps your body repair and sustain muscle tissue, which is critical if aging or joint pain is limiting your movement. Stronger muscles mean better joint support, less strain, and less discomfort overall. With chickpeas, you get that crucial benefit from a clean source without the inflammation risks that can accompany animal proteins. But what truly makes chickpeas special is their wealth of polyphenol. Though it may sound technical, polyphenol are simply natural compounds that act as antioxidants. They defend your cells against free radicals, unstable molecules that cause cellular damage and inflammation. For arthritis sufferers, oxidative stress is a major contributor to worsening symptoms. Chickpeas provide powerful polyphenol that protect your cells, reduce inflammation, and give your joints much-needed protection. It's like equipping your body with invisible armor every time you eat them. The advantages don't end there. Chickpeas are also packed with vitamin C, a vital nutrient often overlooked for joint health. Vitamin C plays an essential role in collagen production, the connective tissue that cushions joints and keeps them moving smoothly. When collagen breaks down, you're left with stiffness and pain. Eating vitamin C-rich foods like chickpeas supports ongoing collagen synthesis, reinforcing joints from within rather than just masking symptoms. And, much like lentils, chickpeas are an outstanding source of magnesium, another underrated mineral for arthritis relief. Magnesium aids in muscle relaxation, soothes the nervous system, and strengthens bones. Tight muscles put extra stress on joints, but magnesium helps relieve that tension, offering your body natural ease. It even promotes better sleep, an often overlooked but critical factor for those living with chronic pain. Well-rested muscles and joints recover and function more effectively. Of course, we can't skip over the fiber content of chickpeas, which is another huge advantage. Fiber is essential for balancing blood sugar, and that's a major deal for inflammation control. High blood sugar triggers inflammatory responses in the body, making arthritis symptoms worse. The fiber in chickpeas slows sugar absorption, helping to maintain steady blood sugar levels throughout the day. Stable blood sugar equals lower inflammation and happier joints. Now, the fun part. Chickpeas are incredibly versatile. While hummus is an obvious and delicious option, smooth, flavorful, and perfect with fresh veggies or whole grain crackers, you can do so much more. Roast chickpeas with olive oil and your favorite spices for a crunchy, satisfying snack that easily beats processed chips. Stir them into soups, toss them into vibrant salads, or sauté them with colorful vegetables and turmeric, another potent anti-inflammatory spice. Chickpeas are excellent in grain bowls with quinoa, spinach, avocado, or sweet potatoes. Their mild taste allows them to absorb whatever flavors you add. And if you love baking, chickpeas can sneak into plenty of treats. Chickpea flour is a wonderful gluten-free substitute for baking breads, pancakes, or cookies. You can even blend whole chickpeas into brownie batter or form them into hearty veggie burgers. They're filling too, helping you feel satisfied longer, which is crucial if managing weight is part of your arthritis strategy. Another major bonus: chickpeas are affordable and easy to find. No specialty stores required. Pick them up dried in bulk or canned at nearly any grocery store. If you opt for canned chickpeas, just remember to rinse them well to cut down on added sodium. If you have time, cooking dried chickpeas at home is simple and even more economical. Either way, you're getting tremendous nutritional value without stretching your budget. How often should you eat chickpeas? Start by adding them to your meals several times a week. The more consistently you include them, the more benefits you'll likely notice. Some people even eat chickpeas daily, and as long as your body responds well, that's perfectly fine. Your joints will appreciate the steady stream of nutrients, your gut will love the fiber, and your energy levels may begin to even out. Living with arthritis often feels like a never-ending battle, as if your body is working against you. But foods like chickpeas are a gentle but powerful reminder. Healing doesn't always come from a prescription. Sometimes it comes from simple, nutritious foods you can easily include in your meals. They might be small, but their impact is mighty. Every time you enjoy chickpeas, you're taking another step toward better health. So next time you're drawing up your grocery list or wandering through the aisles, remember, chickpeas aren't just another pantry item. They're a natural, nutrient-dense weapon against inflammation. Pick up a few cans or bags, try a new recipe, and make them a regular part of your kitchen lineup. Your joints, your wallet, and your taste buds will all be grateful. Third on our list, tofu. Let's move on to the last member of our plant-powered trio, and trust me, this one might catch you off guard. We're talking about tofu. Yes, tofu. Some people are huge fans, while others aren't quite sure what to do with it. But if you're living with arthritis, or if someone close to you is, then tofu could become one of the best foods you can add to your diet. It's not fancy or dramatic, but it's filled with exactly the nutrients that help reduce inflammation, protect your joints, and strengthen your body where it matters most. So why choose tofu? To start, tofu is made from soybeans, one of the few plant foods that are complete proteins. That means tofu supplies all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for building and repairing tissues. Think about it. Your muscles, joints, and bones all depend heavily on protein to stay resilient, especially as we age. Strong muscles help lighten the load on your joints, which means less stress and less pain. If you're managing arthritis, that extra support is invaluable. Tofu delivers it in a gentle, anti-inflammatory way that animal products often can't match. But tofu's benefits go beyond just protein. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. Those good-for-you fats you've probably heard recommended for heart health. They're fantastic for your joints, too. Omega-3s lower the production of inflammatory compounds in the body, meaning less swelling, stiffness, and pain. While most people think fish is the only good source, tofu actually offers omega-3s as well, making it a great choice if you're sticking to a plant-based diet or avoiding seafood. And there's more. Tofu is an excellent source of calcium, a nutrient that's essential for keeping bones strong. Here's something many people overlook. Arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, can weaken not just joints, but bones too. Strong bones provide a better foundation, helping to ease pressure on joints. Tofu offers a dependable, dairy-free way to get your calcium, ideal if you're lactose intolerant or cutting back on dairy to minimize inflammation. Tofu's strengths don't stop there. Many brands fortify tofu with vitamin D, an important partner to calcium. Vitamin D boosts calcium absorption, strengthens bones, and also plays a big role in regulating immune function and inflammation levels. A lot of people, especially older adults, don't get enough vitamin D, often without realizing it, and that can worsen arthritis symptoms. So getting extra vitamin D from your meals, like through tofu, is a smart and simple step. And we're still not finished. Tofu is rich in isoflavones, plant compounds naturally found in soy. Isoflavones have unique properties. They mimic some effects of estrogen without upsetting your hormone balance. Research suggests they can reduce inflammation, improve joint mobility, and even lessen arthritis-related pain. Studies show that people who regularly eat soy tend to experience better joint function and less stiffness, particularly in cases of rheumatoid arthritis. It's not a miracle cure, but it's definitely another way tofu supports your body's healing abilities. By now, you might be wondering, how do I even prepare tofu? Isn't it bland? Great question. Tofu by itself is pretty neutral, but that's exactly its strength. It acts like a sponge for flavors. Whether you like garlic, ginger, soy sauce, lemon, or spice blends, tofu will soak it all up. As for how to cook it, there are endless options. You can bake it, stir-fry it, grill it, or pan-sear it until it's crisp. If you're new to tofu, start with extra firm varieties. Press out the extra water, marinate it for about an hour, and then cook it to absorb maximum flavor. Use it in a veggie stir-fry, a curry, a salad, or wrap it in a pita. Crisp it up in the oven or toss it in a flavorful sauce on the stovetop. If you want something softer, silken tofu is perfect. Its creamy texture makes it ideal for smoothies, soups, and even dairy-free desserts. You can blend silken tofu into sauces, dips, and puddings to sneak in extra nutrients without changing the flavor much. It's also great as a substitute for cream in recipes, letting you cut down on saturated fat while boosting your dish's nutrition. And the best part? Tofu is affordable and widely available. You don't have to shop at specialty stores or pay a premium price. Most supermarkets stock multiple kinds of tofu, from silken to extra firm. Once you get the hang of it, tofu easily becomes a regular part of your weekly meals. It stores well when unopened, making it a great pantry backup for quick, healthy dinners. So how often should you eat tofu? If you're comfortable with soy and have no allergies, start by working it into your meals a couple of times a week. Combine it with other anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, turmeric, or whole grains such as brown rice and quinoa. You'll be giving your body a steady dose of joint-supporting nutrients, protein, calcium, omega-3s, and doing it in a way that's good for your wallet, digestion, and overall health. Arthritis can leave you feeling drained, the soreness, the stiffness, the frustration of lost mobility. but small steps like adding tofu to your meals can make a noticeable impact. It's not about being perfect, it's about choosing progress. Choosing foods that strengthen you, reduce pain, and help you regain confidence in your body. Tofu, as modest as it seems, is one of those powerful choices. Whether you're new to plant-based eating or have been doing it for years, give tofu a chance. Experiment, tweak it to your tastes, and make it part of your routine. Because sometimes, the most effective remedies aren't found at the pharmacy. They're already waiting in your kitchen. Tofu is one of the best-kept secrets for managing arthritis naturally. So, quick recap. If arthritis is something you're facing, remember these 3 incredible plant-based allies: lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. Each one is packed with inflammation-fighting, joint-supporting nutrients that help you feel better naturally. No costly supplements, no extreme diets, just real, simple foods nourishing your body from the inside out. Try adding one of them to your meals this week and notice the difference. Tiny changes truly add up. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It really helps support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss new videos. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.